1995 1993. Okay.
مشهورة برقم 1147
And it's sanctioned by the Ministry of Social Affairs at that time, yes.
من ضمن أعضاء مجلس الإدارة رئيس مجلس الإدارة دكتور سمير المولى.
The chair of the board is Dr. Samir Mullah, who is what we call a surgeon, a brain surgeon.
رئيس مجلس الإدارة مدام شعبان.
And the head of the board is Madame Mona Shaban, who was supposed to be here today, but she couldn't make it.
الأعضاء مدام نيرة مدام سوسن.
Members Madame Nera and Madame Sousan. الهدف كان ايه من الشأن؟
الهدف من شأنها إن هم نجيب بنات ونعمل نشر جميل صالحين للمجتمع المصري، واحنا كنا بناخدهم من الشؤون الاجتماعية لسن شهور وأيام، ولحد ما هم وصلوا دلوقتي 15 سنة.
The purpose of this association, of this organization, is to provide health and social support and care for kids who found to be orphanage, and they used to get kids from the Ministry of Social Affairs. And this is how it goes. When you find a child that does not have family, as young as 1 day old or something, you take it to the police, they report, and then they go to the Ministry of Social Affairs, and they distributed the kids to stay in one of these associations. See, this is one of the associations. They should be orphanage with no known parents, mother or father. But the thing is, they took the girls, provided them social care and health care, and as you can see, a lot of activity, in order for them to preserve their life and provide them with skills needed to have a future.
مدام نصر عايزة تقول البرنامج اللي بيعمله الأطفال طول اليوم.
Yeah, Madame Nasra is a social worker originally. She's the director of this building. She want to give you some idea about the program, the daily program.
طبعا في دراسه مدرسه شغاله دلوقتي بيصحوا الساعه 6.
They wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
بيصلوا
They pray, morning pray.
بيروحوا يفطروا في المطعم.
And then they go to the kitchen for breakfast.
يجوا يلبسوا زي المدرسه.
And they come back and get ready for school, dress for school.
7:30 بيستعدوا بقى للذهاب للمدرسه بالباص بتاع الجمعيه.
At 7:30 they get ready to go to school, which is outside. So they go in the bus to local schools.
بيرجعوا على الساعه 2 من المدرسه.
They came back at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m.
بيغيروا بقى لبس المدرسه وبيستعدوا يروحوا المطعم للغداء.
Yeah, they change their school uniform and they start their lunch, and then
على الساعه 2:15 كده الغداء بيرجعوا.
Yeah, and 2:15 they finish the lunch and they came back.
يبقى في راحه ساعه واحده وبعد كده
1 hour rest,
للمذاكره.
1 hour rest, and they get ready for study, like homework and assignment.
بعد كده بيبقى عندنا يوم الجمعه نشاط.
On Friday, it's whole day for activities.
رسم.
Something like this.
And they do activities like art
رسم.
and interesting things. وانت بيعملوا اشغال تريكو. واحنا خلاص عرفنا هم بيروحوا تريكو في اليوم ده. Yeah, that Friday only. On Fridays they do.
أثناء الدراسة.
Yeah. On Fridays they do that knitting and this stuff that we kindly put, but also in the weekend and also during the summer break.
بنعمل معرض سنوي للرسم بتاع البنات سنويا.
رجالة للفنون.
There is annual exhibition and where they sell their stuff outside in many places.
في نشاط رياضي بيعملوه مع الكابتن في الملعب كل يوم حد وثلاث.
There is sport activity every Sunday and Tuesday with PE teacher.
في مكتبة خاصة بالبنات بتشرقوا فيها.
There is a library for girls to use and read.
جانب الرحلات الفسح الخارجية.
Besides, they go for trips to the park and
بنعمل حفلات صنم للبنات.
yeah, sometimes they have party, social party for girls. Yes. وإيه نوع الخدمات اللي بيقدمها الأخصائي الاجتماعي هنا؟ what type of service the social worker engaged in. Because Salah is not here today. I know.
صراحة مسؤول مسؤولية تامة على إنه متابع اليوم في المدرسة من الناحية الدراسية والأخلاقية.
The social worker here follow up with the girls in schools, making sure that emotionally and behaviorally they are doing fine. So he has contact with each girl's school. All right? You have anything? And okay, any other activity for the social worker? يعني في أشياء ثانية رئيسية اجتماعي؟
لا هو تقدر تقول بمثابة الأب الروحي بالنسبة لهم وبيحل بعض المشاكل النفسية لو في أي حاجة.
He deal with social and emotional issues or problems that girl may face. ايه نوع المشاكل النفسية للبنات في الأورفنج؟
السؤال من أين أتوا؟
Yeah. The big, listen to me guys. The big issue or big problem.
والأب والأم فين وليه إحنا هنا؟
Sure. The big problem. Listen. The big problem that the concerns as a social worker deal with is when girls reach that age and they start ask, where is our parents? Who are they? Why they left us? So because of the time and maturity and emotionally, they start, stressing this question, and the social worker has to help them deal with that.
بيسألوا بشكل سليم رغم إن إحنا نفس الأخوات ليه أسامينا مختلفة.
Yes, they do ask if we don't have parents, why our last names is not the same. Because here they call you are all sisters. And they ask why we are having different last names. Is society going to accept us when we grow up and start having jobs and move out? بيمشوا من هنا يروحوا على فين؟
لا مفيش هما بعد كده ربنا يسهل لو تم الجواز خلاص بتبدا حياتها بره. لو خلصوا جامعه ككليات مثلا القمه ممكن تتوظف تشتغل يعني ده بمثابه بيت الاب والام.
Yeah, well listen guys, the first group started in 1993 and they're still here. Now they are around 15 years old. So it's supposed once you finish college and they're going to stay here until they find jobs or get married and move out. So that's their home, that's their place. Now somebody asked me why they have different last names. مش هم لما بيقوموا في الشرطة بدون أي last name؟
هو بيحصل إنه بيتم محضر الرسول على طفلة وبعدين بيتحول للشؤون الاجتماعية وبيسموهم أسماء عشوائية طبعا.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, listen guys, listen, please, listen. Once they find a child somewhere and the child has no place, they find it in a street, close to a mosque, place like that. It goes to the police, they have a report about finding a child, then they move the child to a social welfare agency and the social welfare attach a name to the child. It's an arbitrary name. Like Ahmed Mansour. There is nobody's name Ahmed Mansour. Rasha Ahmed Mansour. So that's an arbitrary name. And they stay with it without knowing who is that person. So at certain age, approaching teenager or something, they start getting the question, what happened? Who are they?
طبعا دكتور ليهم شهادات ميلاد بس طبعا ليهم كود معين لو تشابه الاسم فيما بعد مع حد ليه اب وام.
Yeah. Well, they have a birth certificate when they find it, but there is certain code inside the birth certificate. In case their name will be similar to somebody's, some other person's name who have parents, they know that this name belongs to the Ministry of Social Affairs. It's like a fake name.
الجانب طبعا المشاكل المراهقة دي أكبر برضه المشاكل.
Another type of problems we haven't seen teenagers اللي هم في المدرسة النهارده المراهقات دول الكبار.
حضرتك شفتهم في الامتحان؟
أكبر حاجة.
أكبر سن.
Yeah. Well, besides the normal teenager behavior issues that I still have teenagers by the way. Yeah. The teenagers act out sometimes, generally here outside.
وعندنا دكاترة من جميع طبعا البطنة والأسنان والجلدية بيجوا يشرفوا عليهم مرتين في الأسبوع.
متطوعين؟ There is volunteer medical doctors who can come here and provide care. Volunteer medical doctor. حسين سلمان جامعة إلينوي.
دكتور حسين
study abroad. STUDY study abroad. ABROD. ROAD.
هاتي انا كتبت.
هات يا صلاح.
So, you know, that's the kind of place. But this is a safe and secure place. The people who organize this place, I know because I joined them some time ago. They are part of the top professional in the country. They did it because they want to contribute to site. So they have the building donated by Dr. Molla, that guy was a brain surgeon, and the number of the elites in site. So what they did, they have certain projects, like they have like a bakery. So the bakery stop here, sell stuff to outside, and they generate funds, internal funds. So, yeah, I see. So that's the kind of thing. It's try to be self-independent and self-sufficient, try to raise money to have this thing. It's a great project. And now I have 5 minutes for questions. Anybody has question? Question, sure. We have question. أسئلة. معلش استناني عشان الموضوع خاص شوية. نعم. استناني برا معلش لو سمحت. Yes.
Is this, well, 2 questions. Is this just for girls?
Yes.
Okay, and then, so my second question is, are there more girls than boys who are orphans?
هل في
What's
بنات
the-
أكثر من الولاد هم بيبقوا
Yeah.
orphanage لا يعني بيبقوا مثلا هل في برا النسبة برا the girls are usually more than
معظم
boys.
الجمعيات بره
In
بنات
most of the association organization girls are more. I don't know the logic but we don't have the statistics. ما عندناش الإحصائيات يعني. ما نعرفش بس that seems to be the case. Other question, sure.
You said they get to stay here after they turn 18 or turn legal age?
Yes, they stay here. هم بيقعدوا هنا بعد ما يوصلوا سن 18 المقترح. Yeah, then this is their own house. So they're gonna stay here until they finish college. The only condition if they decide to move is to find a job and to become independent or to get married somewhere. Other questions, guys? This is our role. I mean, the social worker here, Salah, I know him. He's not here today, but we know what he does. Yes.
So whenever they go to school, do they pay for, like we have school where it's free until you get to college.
Yeah.
Do they have that here?
Yes, here is public school is paid for, including college.
And then college is paid for too?
Yes, everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only pay like a year like حوالي كام المصاريف الدراسة؟
About $20.
$20 a year. That's not much.
اصلا هي شامله بقى كتب ودروس
Yeah.
خصوصيه لان احنا بنجيب مدرسين بيدوهم دروس خصوصيه.
Sometimes they bring a private teacher to come and help the kids to, improve their learning, things like that.
كيميكال فيزيكال.
Yeah, physics and science,
history,
math.
Arabic.
Yeah. So the private teacher will come in the afternoon sometimes to help some of the girls, tutoring, something like that. Other questions? Yes.
Are children ever adopted?
Well, هل في أطفال بيتم التبني؟
بيحصل بس اقل من سنه ونص.
Yeah, when the girls less
كل
than
الاسره ما عندهاش adoption.
less than a year and a half, they can allow for people to some children. But that's adoption. It's not called adoption, so you can't change the name. But they became part of a family to care for them. But you have to apply to the Ministry of Social Affairs, and there is certain requirement. Only a family who don't have kids can only adopt. That's some of the
احنا
requirements.
بنعمل دراسه كامله وبحث طبعا اجتماعي عن الاسره اللي هي بتاخد
The family that want to adopt, they have to do social study on them to make sure that they are qualified and able to care for a
تبقى
child.
خاضعه لمباشرتنا مباشر للشؤون الاجتماعيه.
The Minister of Social Affairs have people who go and follow the kids, making sure that the kids are cared for. Yes.
Jamie wants to know if they do international adoption.
No adoption in Egypt. Egypt is a Muslim country. There is no adoption law or policy. But the other system, the alternative system, is caring for a child. So you come and take a child and care for it, but you are not legally adopting. This system does not exist.
It's a part of Muslim
In
religion.
part Muslim religion. But so they care for the child and they provide it as a parents. That's because
So in all Muslim countries?
yes, majority of Muslim
Generally.
country. I think that some Muslim country that's not civic, like Turkey, it's a special case. There is some adoption. Yeah, the same like there is orphanage for Muslim. There is orphanage for Christian, only Christian. They take them and they became Christian children. Yes. So that some of them are orphanage who lost their parents, and some who will be with no parents and non-parents. I wish that we finished now, so we have a fight without going back. And thank you very much. Yeah, we have some donation here, which collected by the girls, and some from our program. So that's the girls put the money together.
On behalf of the students,
Yeah.
and then on behalf of the program.
Yeah, if we sign the paper here, ده اللي بنديه كل
I don't know. That's okay.
Yeah, لا you write it here.
حاجة
Any other quick question or
كراسة كريمة كراسة بس اسم الدكتور عليها
Adoption, are you able to be a caretaker
Yeah.
in another country, or you have to be in?
You have to be here because it's very because they have to send somebody every 6 months to make sure the child. Yeah, social workers to go and check to prevent like abuse or using the child for child labor or something. So they
دكتور
go.
حسين
أيوة.
نديله بالانجليزي ولا بالعربي؟
عربي إنجليزي. So I wish we have more time, but this is kind of like conclude our visit. And some issue can be about legal care, adoption, and foreign and children. This type of service. As you see, the building was in 93, but still needs renovation. But these people have a group that care for Madame Mona is a wonderful woman, and she couldn't make it. She's kind of like sick today. But she asked for them to show us around. Okay, yalla salam. Yeah, bathroom. Bathroom, hammam.